Friends, once upon a time, there was an owl, and the owl was staying in a jungle. Many people they would go to seek advice from that owl. Owl was predominantly known for giving profound answers to the questions which were thrown at him. Ultimately, the owl was known as the problem solver in the society. It was the talk of the town that the owl is the problem solver. Many people they would come with the problems and the owl used to give wonderful solution to these problems. People were always getting amazed after getting the answer. Okay, so there were some small kids, the young aspirants, the small children, they got motivated. They felt that even we want to become the problem solvers, and they got influenced from this owl. They made their mind that we should visit into the jungle and we should ask that owl what is the secret to become the problem solver. How we can also become the problem solver. These small kids, they started thinking we need to even find out the trick how we can also become the problem solver. And with that intention, they went into the jungle and they wanted to communicate with that owl. They wanted the answer. What is the secret to become wise person? And these people they reached near the owl and they said, "Hey, you, excuse me, owl. Can you please let us know what is the secret of becoming wise? We also want to become wise as like you. You're the problem solver. We also want to be like you. Can you please let us know what is the secret?" The owl always used to speak to the point, and the owl said only one statement, and the statement was, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." That's it. Now, these small kids, they started thinking, stay hungry, stay foolish. Okay, thank you. And these students were left into the state of bewilderment. They were thinking, what does that mean? On the way, they were thinking, what was the meaning of this? Stay hungry, stay foolish. What does that mean? They approached one elderly person. It was their Dadaji. They met Dadaji. Dadaji was a very sorted person, and they asked to Dadaji, "Dadaji, we had gone to jungle to seek the answer from that wise owl. We wanted to know what is the secret to become a clever and wise person like him. We wanted to know what is the secret to become wise person like owl. What is the secret? Even we want to become the problem solvers." We went there and he said us, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." Dadaji, we did not understand. Can you please justify what was that he said? Dadaji said, "Bacho, to comprehend the meaning of such high statement, you require the deep understanding." Dadaji, please explain us what does that mean? Dadaji said, "Bacho, the owl said you always stay hungry. Stay hungry means you should be always curious to learn new things. You should be the lifelong student, irrespective of your age, whatever may be your age. You should be always having this attitude that I need to learn new things. Stay hungry means be always hungry for knowledge." And then Dadaji said, "Stay foolish means we should always have lot of questions. You might have seen number of people they ask questions. When you ask questions to people, you might appear as foolish to those people, but inside you are gaining lot of clarity about certain things. We should never hesitate to ask question. We should never hesitate in asking question to the people, because when you ask too many questions you get clarity upon certain things. So you should always develop this attitude of asking questions to others. Now these small kids, they were enlightened. They were very happy after knowing this clarity. They were enlightened and they said to Dadaji, "Dadaji, we will always treasure this small piece of information throughout our life. We will definitely follow these two things in our life so that we also can become the problem solvers in our life." This story is very, very fictitious, but it gives us a thought provoking and very insightful message about the life. that we should be always curious learners and we should never stop asking questions to people, because when you ask questions you get clarity. That's true. Let me give you an example. In corporate world, when people are joining the meetings, in the meetings the higher authorities are communicating, they are exchanging their thoughts, they are trying to explain you something. And when people are attending the meetings, they keep on nodding, okay sir, yes sir, I understand sir, okay sir. Despite of not understanding, people keep on nodding their heads saying that we understood. It's a very bad habit. They hesitate. Why they hesitate? Because they feel that if they ask questions, they would appear nonsense if they ask questions. You should develop the habit of asking question, whatever may be the size of people, whatever may be the crowd in front of you, you should ask question. Even if it is the silly question, keep on asking, because you may get the clarity upon it. And you will begin your work well beforehand. The moment you get the clarity, you can start working upon that particular thing well beforehand. In that way, you get your work done well before time as well. So it's a wonderful piece of story. I recommend you to understand the logic behind this. The intention behind this story is to learn something. The learning is what? What's the learning?
To become problem solver.
To become a problem solver. Stay curious.
Stay curious to
Stay
learn.
curious to learn new things. Though your teachers are teaching you every day, your teachers are teaching you every day, right? The teachers, they complete their lessons, but there are some students, they do more research upon that lesson. They do more research and they try to get more deep into that particular topic, and then they try to get a lot of clarity. Be curious. You will have to do research from yourself. When you are learning certain things, don't stay limited to that knowledge itself which was given by your teachers. When teachers are teaching you, try to add more things, try to do more research from your side as well. In that way you will become curious learners and you will become more what we say scholarly student in the class. Another thing I said you, don't hesitate in asking the questions. If you hesitate in asking the questions, you will feel that it is because of ego. Because of ego you don't ask questions to others. So don't let ego come your way in getting the clarity from the people. So it's very important, we should not hesitate and ask questions. Although it may appear a silly question, still ask people, you will get clarity. Thank you.